Welcome back again, guys. Chief1, and we're going to talk a little bit today about the Week 4 Tides of War event going on in Battlefield 5. Once again, I did a video about this earlier, but I didn't have any gameplay or the gun unlocked at the time. I now do currently have the gun unlocked, and I do have it leveled out to level 4 so that I can get all the specializations and stuff. So I want to kind of talk about the weapon, how I feel about it, what I recommend using it, how I recommend using it, and that sort of thing. The specializations that I use and whatnot. Now, again, this is the Snowstorm Tides of War weekly event. It is still running as of today, which is the 30th, and I'm going to post this one first today. So you have just 6 more days to accomplish this this challenge, and it was a challenge. I'm not going to lie. Just to kind of recap. First thing you got to do is finish your grand operations, which is not hard. Finish it, no big deal. Win, lose, doesn't matter. You get it completed. Earn 2,600 objective score in operations, so you're going to be playing a lot of operations. Then you can play either team deathmatch and get 10 headshots, or you can kill 3 enemies with grenades or explosives, also not a difficult challenge, or you can build 5 fortifications in objective areas in grand operations. All those, super easy to do, not a big deal. Next, you're going to have to capture 3 points in grand operations, then kill 5 enemies while defending an objective. Again, not too super hard. Neither one of those are really that hard. Or you can play domination and score 15,000 points. So domination's your thing. Like, if you're not a big operations fan, at this point you can do either one. You can do team deathmatch, 10 headshots, domination for 15,000 points. Some of you guys might find that a lot easier. I'm not a domination player. That's why I haven't completed that, so not a big deal. Or you can go down the bottom row here and as a squad, arm or disarm a bomb, or arm a bomb. Knock that out, and then the last thing you're going to have to do is you will have to win a grand operation. Now, this is the challenge. It's getting a team that you can trust good enough and actually win the operation. You're going to either get lucky or you're not. That's just the way that goes. Just get in a game. If it doesn't look like your team's doing that good, find another team. Or play it out. Maybe your team will get better the next round. Who knows? But trust me, it took me a while to accomplish that one because I play solo a lot. But once all that's done, you unlock the AGM M42 semi-automatic rifle. This falls under the assault category. So let's go take a look at it, and I'll tell you guys what I use specializations-wise. So specializations-wise, and I really like this setup. I go down the left side of the tree again, just like I did with the self-slaughter. Quick aim, because this is an aggressive rifle. Now, it's more of a... I would put this in the category of more like a medium-range assault class. You're not going to be super aggressive like you would with, say, the Ribbit Rolls or the STG-44 or the Storm Gewehr. But it's a pretty good gun. It does take a lot of rounds to kill people. That's the biggest problem with this weapon. But I'll talk about that in a minute and tell you whether or not I would even recommend using this weapon. But I'm going to go with quick aim. And detachable magazines, to me, is a must because the reload on this gun is super long with all 11 rounds. It's single load if you don't have this detachable magazine. Recoil buffer, you want this thing to have a recoil buffer because it does tend to kick up. It will kick up on you. It sucks. So, and last but not least, lighted stock, which will allow you to move 60% faster while aiming with your weapon. Trust me, you're going to want that too, because at those medium ranges, when you got the snipers in the back of the map and they're trying to aim in on you and you're trying to aim in on them, trust me, you're going to want to be able to move side to side faster. I've had my head taken off before I got that unlocked a few times. It sucked. Customization wise, as far as the sights are concerned, again, camo is a preference. I really like the standard sight. It's just a simple little dot. I'm playing medium ranges, so I don't need anything super long range. But even I noticed at longer ranges, because this rifle does not have a ton of bullet drop, it's still a really good sight. You can still hit targets from a distance really well with this reticle. That's my personal preference for reticle. It's up to you guys. Honestly, I did try the 2x scope, which worked pretty good. I did not, however, do the 3x or this. Well, I think it was this 2x that I was using because it's a white tiger, whatever. I did not, however, use the 3x scope, and I know some people would prefer the 3x. Again, it's all personal preference, but I really prefer the standard one-time optic. It is a really good optic. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay footage, and I will tell you a little bit more about how I feel about this rifle. Alright, so I misspoke, I believe, during the explanation of the weapon. I believe I said that it's each round is individually reloaded. As you can see here, it's clips of 5 rounds apiece, and any rounds that you don't shoot will reload, or any rounds less than 5 rounds will reload individually. So it will take a while to reload unless you have the magazine specialization equipped. I highly recommend that magazine specialization because it cuts the reload almost more than in half. It seems like it's pretty fast at that point. So, all right. So about the weapon in general, as you're going to see here, these are some of the better clips that I got. I'm just going to come straight out and be honest with you. I wouldn't recommend this gun at all. I really wouldn't. There are so many other guns in the assault class that are far more viable to use. I think the only time you're ever going to really see yourself get killed by this weapon is people who are going for achievements, like achievement horrors or something like that. Somebody trying to get all the gold camos or whatever it is that they're going for, and they're just using the weapon to get it everything unlocked. Because there's really absolutely no reason whatsoever to use this weapon. This weapon is weak. You're going to see here in a few clips later on. You're going to see it takes so many bullets to drop somebody. And when you only have 11 rounds, that's just not enough in my opinion. Like, you're going to sit there and you're going to shoot, and if your accuracy's off even the slightest little bit, you don't want to be too close quarters with this gun. I mean, you can spam the bullets, but they spam super fast, and then you're out of ammo even that much quicker. You just watch how fast you can spam it. You can spam those rounds real quick, down to 5 rounds, down to 1 round. I get 2 kills. I think I got 1 kill out of that. But you're gonna see here in a minute. It just spams so quick, and that's a good thing if you're in a pinch. But it's a bad thing if you're spamming those bullets from medium to long ranges, because then you just run out of ammo super quick. So like right there, I ran out of ammo, and I only had 2 kills. So I didn't have anything for this guy except for the pistol. That's why I recommend something to reload a pistol that holds enough rounds. The revolver is good if you're accurate. It'll drop them pretty quick. 1911 is also really, really good. But as far as I'm concerned, guys, this is not a go-to weapon for me. It never will be. I'm not going to use it that much. I'm probably going to retire it after this video, to be completely honest with you, because there's just so many other better weapons in the assault class. So in a way, I'm glad DICE, if they were going to give us a new weapon for the assault class, I'm glad they gave us a weapon like this. It's in all honesty, it's a waste of a weapon slot in the assault class, because it is, in my opinion, that bad. It needs a buff. Maybe 1 more bullet to kill, like the time to kill on it needs to be buffed just slightly. That would make it a little more viable. But your Gewehr 43 is going to be a better weapon. The Ribbit Rolls right now is everybody's go-to gun. I still like it. I've been having a hard time with the recoil lately. I've been struggling with it, but it's still a really, really good gun. I like the Storm Gewehr. I'll be honest. I don't have a problem with the Storm Gewehr, but there's so many other weapons in this class that this gun is. It's just I don't even know how to put it. It was like a waste of a challenge, honestly. Like, there's no real win for the challenge, and that to me is another one of the problems that DICE has with these assignments and these challenges and stuff. I mean, if you're going to make us go through the trouble of trying to win an operation, as hard as that can be for some people, or accomplish some of these other challenges and not play the objective in order to accomplish some of these challenges, you need to give us something, and a gun like this is, in my opinion, a waste of a challenge. But we're coming to an end, guys. You're going to see the last clip. You're going to see me put a bunch of bullets into a couple guys and they don't die. Real frustrating, and then I caught a death because of it. But if you like what you see, please hit that like button. If you want to see some more content from me, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all that stuff. And don't hesitate to leave me a comment in the comments below if you would like to see me do a video on something else. But I appreciate all you all, and I will talk to you later. It's Herc Chief 1. I am out.